Hey, it's Lily, and today I actually want to tell you a story. I actually woke up not long ago, and I was really upset because I woke up with my eye a little bit inflamed or swollen. And this is not the first time my eyes have been swollen. I actually, the night before my eye got swollen, like I felt like it was getting irritated. And I kind of thought, like, and it's no big deal. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep and it will go away, like, sleep on it. And this is not like the first time something happens just to me. Like, I always have very sensitive eyes, and instead of me actually going back to like wash and clean my face, I went to sleep. And honestly, what irritated me is that I actually washed my face 10 minutes before it got irritated. And I thought, like, I was just too lazy to go and clean it again. And this is something that I really got me irritated when I woke up, because I already knew for the fact that because I did not clean it and I did not remove whatever was in my eye swollen for today. It's probably next 2-3 days, sometimes in a day if I do really well and ice packed and swollen. But this kind of brings me back to this video of my season in my life right now, and especially the New Year's is coming up, is sometimes you got to clean that mess up of your life. Sometimes life tells you to clean things up, but when we ignore it, we kind of pay the consequences for it. I know big comparison, right? But in my life, I've always had seasons for people. In my life, I always have experiences and seasons for a lot of things and people experiences. And every year I tend to think about, or every season in the year, I always tend about, do these things align to my goals? And am I reaching where I wanted to be? I realized during just like this short amount of year span for the New Year's, I was constantly meeting people, experiences, having things that don't mean nothing to me, and that they were just holding me back or not really aligning to what I was looking for. So very much at times I've kept people, experiences, and things in my life because I fear that if I got rid of it, I'll probably never have something like it. Or I got rid of it, I'll be lonely or I'll sad. Whatever idea I kind of thought, it's just bunch of fear, right? They're really non-existent, right? And I realized the longer I kept those things and people and experiences, I end up paying the consequences, like my eye. Today is my right eye. I pay the consequences because my body told me to clean this shit up, but instead I decided to go lay down in bed and ignore it, and I thought I'd slip it off. Now I'm walking around looking weird. I actually have to go to the gym and I'm a little embarrassed. I don't want people to look at me. That's why I have my little hair sticking out. But to be honest, like, there is so many people in our lives or in general experiences or things that are just part of our season, and we have to learn to say no. We have to change our vision. We have to change our standards or what we really want in our life. And this whole last few months, the end of the year, I've been saying no to a lot of people. I've been saying no people to the things that they want from me, what they bring to, the experiences in my life, how their life is affecting me. Also, this came very close to my business, my personal life, just being in the space with me. I started to kind of tell people they couldn't, be in my spaces anymore because they weren't aligned to my goals. And I know it might be really hard for a lot of people because you don't want to lose people, and you don't want to, I guess, have that fear behind your mind. But I tell a lot of people, the more you do it, the easier it gets. It doesn't mean that you're heartless or coldless. It just means coldness. I don't know what that word. It just means that you have things that you really want to complete, and then the right people will follow with you, and right people will step up to your standards and will connect with you at that level. And those who don't understand that will drop off naturally. And I've actually kept people, again, I told you, way too long than I needed to be. And I end up paying a lot of the suffering and ignoring it, and then having to carry them around, and it just felt so heavy. And so this it's a sign if you are carrying bad energy from other people or experiences or things that you don't want to longer tolerate. Let it go. You know, it's time to shut off, time to clean up. I'm actually in a phase where I'm decluttering a lot of my stuff, like my things, my clothes, the people, the experiences. And then I'm also, the most important part is to declutter myself, my soul, who I am. And I realized that I needed to declutter who I was. And every time we shed layers of ourselves, the more truer and closer to we are to ourselves. And this time I was kind of like, stop bullshitting yourself, Lily, and start getting aligned. Start doing things that needed to do, that gets you to where you need to be, and rather than sitting in, wishing and hoping. And I really just had to tell myself, like, enough of the bullshit. I literally had to cut myself off. I had to cut myself who I was before in order to transition to something new. So the New Year's is coming, and if you are in a place where you want something new, you want to change, and you're stepping into something a lot greater, you're preparing yourself for other things, the number one step that you need to do in order to get great things come into your life, or new things, or experiences and people, is to clean up and to make space. And like, for example, like, I'm cleaning up my closet right now, everything, decluttering it, shoes, clothes, because I know that I'm gonna get a lot more. And then I also know that a lighter weight of clothes makes me feel better, easier for me to, decide on clothes. But I also, on top of that, like, declutter people. It's a space of focus. I really need to just get to the point and start looking for my goals and keeping track of that. But anyways, I hope this video, you relate to me. I know I'm blabbing right now in my car by myself, but it's a quick message for anyone who's looking to change their lives in just a few minutes. It's like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm about to hit the gym because your girl is tired of herself. And we're going to be looking fire for the next season, next year. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, bye.